Okay. I might have to start this over again. I'm just sitting here waiting. I don't know if they're gonna come back, but... we'll give them a few minutes, and if it doesn't pan out, then... Uh... Here we go. Here's somebody. Let's see what's going on. Okay, let's go back to the title screen. You're for real this time, Big Brains. Don't know what happened there. Me either. I don't know what happened. But we can start over now since we have a reason to. I'll wait for Bear Band if he's gonna come back. Because he was here. Hopefully. Yeah. This way we can see the cutscene again and everything. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully Bearman can get on here as well soon, yeah. Hopefully. And we'll just start from the beginning, and we'll call this stream the first stream. Pretend like the first stream didn't happen. I might have accidentally pressed a button or something. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I hope it doesn't happen again. Yeah, now I can see this cut saying for serious this time. Yeah, yes. Yes, yes, yes. We'll wait a little bit for Bear Band to hopefully come back. If he doesn't come back within the next 5 to 6 minutes, we'll just start. But yeah, this game seems pretty cool so far. It's very dramatic, for sure. Yeah. I'm excited to play it. Hopefully the cases get more detailed. I got my notepad ready. Let's learn about litigation. What's up, Duns? Hi, Duns. How are you today? Was your day okay, B-Brains, apart from being tired? Yeah, it's been alright. I had a better day of training today, so that's good. I'm catching on at work, so that's good. Hopefully I catch on even more. I'm supposed to talk to the managers and stuff, so that's pretty intimidating, but yeah. But I'll get over it. I have to learn how to be a big girl and talk to people, so that's gonna be interesting. But yeah. Yeah, my day's been great. But yeah. Yep. Sup at Duns, have you played any of these games at all? Duns is pretty cool like the rest of you guys, so he probably has. But I don't know, I'm talking out my butt here. I'm not Duns, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, okay. We're gonna give Bear Band a couple more minutes. Sorry if I'm yelling a little bit. It's because I have the music playing in my ears and it's kind of loud. Hopefully you guys can hear it. To be honest, I thought this was a meme from back in the day. I didn't know it was an actual game. Oh, dang. Oh, man. Definitely was a meme at some point. So, yeah, you're definitely right about that. But, yes, it is an actual game. This is my first time playing it. Glad to hear the peeps at work have been treating you better recently. Yeah. It's not that they were treating me bad or anything. Or I don't know. I don't remember what I said about how people have been treating me at work. I don't remember half the things I say when I'm on here. It just all comes out and regurgitates. But yeah. Okay, my cat is very active right now. The girl one, Mochi. She's very active right now, and it's making me nervous because she might try to jump up here. At Duns, memes were made about it, yeah, but it's its own thing. I love these games, Duns. If you don't mind adventure games, they aren't half bad. Yeah. Yep. Okay, looks like Bear Band is gonna take a little while if he does come, so once it hits 10 minutes, we'll start for real. We're gonna do the cutscene and everything. But yeah. Okay, I gotta let my cat out. Guess we're never going to know if your dudette coworker was truly flirting with your other dude Yeah, we'll never know, but I think she was, but yeah. She like rubbed his head and everything and like touched him and stuff. Like, it was weird. Like, she did a lot of weird stuff. And she would, like slap me on the back real hard. Don't know where Bear's subscription decided to go to, lol. Yeah, I guess he's busy doing other things. That's okay, though. We can get started. He'll probably be back. Okay. How many are... Okay, 2... So there are 2 cases. And Dunn says that Super Mario 16-bit sounds cool. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't freak out and everything. Okay. So hopefully the stream doesn't stop. Okay. Let's go. At Dunn's, I kind of remember that B-Brain shouldn't get involved in that level sprawl. Yeah, no. No, I didn't. I didn't say anything. I stayed away from it. All I did was just say nothing, and yeah. Okay. Here we go. Okay, here's the opening cutscene. Gasp, gasp. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. I think the murderer might be that guy with the red dot on his forehead, just a hunch. Yeah. Okay, Duns, you have your notebook ready still? Because we're getting into it. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Giving a hard slap on the back counts as flirting. Guess I'll start flirting with the hot chicks in my area. I mean, he thought it was... He's the one who came to me and told me she was flirting with him, so... yes, I guess it does. Duns, get your legal papers out right now. Yeah, Duns, pay attention. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah, sigh. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Yeah, Mia taught Phoenix Wright law and is literally his boss, B-Brains and the Duns, if you guys didn't know that. I had no idea. I guess that's why he calls her Chief. Yeah, that makes sense. What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me, who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Oh god. B-Brains, I love this narration, but I would give them all weird, silly voices. Oh man. I don't think I can keep track of and giving them voices, you know? I'll try. My name is Phoenix Wright. See, I can't do it. I don't know. I can't. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the Butts. Butts a simp. Jail him immediately. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. And that I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Give the judge a bitchin' voice. That would be enough, Beaver. Okay, I'll give the judge a bitchin' voice. Oh, he did go to jail, lol. Okay. Fuck. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright? This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. At Dunce, he might just be clingy to his dead GF. Don't know if he's a Simpson. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. I see it. This is such a bad voice. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Perfect voice, very professional. Thank you. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Isn't that the bar? Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Hand shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Cotton balls, voice, B-Brains. I don't know what that means, but sure. Please state the defendant of this case. Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover so many times. It's... wait. Uh-oh. No. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily. Like you stuffed cotton balls in your mouth before you talked. Okay, that makes sense. Yes, that does. I do sound like I'm speaking like that. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cindy. Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Oh, sorry. Correct. Now, tell me what was the cause of death. She died because she was... So, I already know this. Hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. As soon as I showed up, the stream died. I see how it is. Oh no. Mia's having a facepalm over Phoenix. The court record is very important. Okay. Great voice acting. The judge sounds like he benches 300 pounds without taking a sweat. Hell yeah. Without breaking the sweat, sorry. I thought it was block instead of stone, lol. Okay, because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. At Bearband subscription, you missed the opening cutscene. What were you doing? It was found on the floor lying next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. At Super Mario 16-bit. I was actually hooking up my Wii, lol. I had it boxed for selling, but I decided I wanted to play it a bit at some point, and I've played this game. I'm good on cutscenes. Oh, gotcha. No problem, Bear Band. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Look at the... Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet. Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, ever. What's it to you, anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you, and was seeing other men. She had just returned from the overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it! Lies! I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Super Mario 16-bit says, nice, glad to see we have another Phoenix Wright expert in the chat. Were you going to speedrun this at the same time as B-Brains? Larry is so freaking goofy. He is goofy. 50% of the animation budget went to Mr. Butt's face expressions. Nice. At Super Mario 16-bit, I just speedran it in the time it took B to get Larry on this stand. Hell yeah. Okay. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. Okay, so passport victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30 the day before her murder. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Oh, well. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Okay. I'm only an expert on the first 3 games. Those are the ones I've played. At Duns, you're right. He is a simp after all. At Bear's description, nice. That 5th case always takes me more than 40 seconds. You must be a Phoenix Wright first 3 games expert. Bear's description. Oh, Larry is the king of simps. He's thirstier than a desert scavenger. Oh, God. Poor Larry. Let's stop him from answering. My client had no idea that the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof, wince. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, I'm going to get the bottom of this. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? Stop him from answering. I pressed stop him from answering, and he, yeah. I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. At Super Mario 16-bit, see, you gotta get with the new tech. I can clear case 5 in a little under 36 seconds, and even, got to the secret 7th case. I like it when Phoenix slams his hands on the desk. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It shows his conviction. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Gulp. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? What do I do, guys? Do I have him answer honestly, or do I stop him from answering? I think, in the real world, you would stop him from answering, but in the game, you would... I don't know. I have no idea. Payne looks like a real Casanova, am I right, guys? Oh yeah. Sexy guy. Sexy, sexy. Gotta answer honestly. You think so, Duns? At Bear Band subscription, you could probably be a perfect game facts for B-Brains. I will just make stupid comments about the game instead of trying to point B-Brains to the answer. If you good sir can do instead. Have him answer honestly. Okay. I will have him answer honestly. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah. Yeah, I was there, I went. Order! Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so I, didn't see her. Bear Band subscription, you decide on the last vote, dude. Payne's probably got some photos on Butts. Maybe. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Okay. At Super Mario 16-bit, in all honesty, you'd probably be more help than I have. Only played through these games twice, not counting the bomb-ass world record speed run I just did. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawitz to the stand. Oh gosh. Mr. Sawitz, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawitz, Mr. Sawitz, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness's account. Okay. Payne has a very squeaky objection voice, if you guys hadn't noticed. Yeah, he sounds like a baby. Payne sounds like Toad getting his balls twisted. Yeah, he does. He totally does. LOL, says Duns. Okay. Witness's account. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions, when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone on in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. Okay. The judge's beard is so godly. Indeed it is. He looks heavenly. The first couple of cases are a cakewalk. No pressure, B. Don't fuck up. Okay. I'm a little slow. So it's gonna be hard for me, but I'll try my best. I have Super Mario 16-bit to help, and maybe Bear Band if he decides to eventually, but probably not, and that's okay. You do you. That's fine. Okay. That's clearly Goku leaving the apartment. Yeah, it looks like his hair, doesn't it? It's Goku's hair. Now I will always know what Toad getting his balls twisted sounds like. Hell yeah. Okay. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record added to the court record. Okay, blackout record. Electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Okay. I've ever read a description. Yeah, the first one that gave me some difficulty was the Edgeworth saving one, and then the fifth one took forever to finish, but wasn't that bad. Mr. Sawit is clearly innocent and did nothing wrong with his testimony, like lying. /S. Yes, he's perfectly innocent. Perfectly innocent man. Does not look suspicious at all. What am I exactly supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty. How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then point out the contradictions in the testimony. Okay. At Super Mario 16-bit, honestly, the only issue I have with these games is how you kind of locked into a specific line of questioning that you follow even if you're mentally ahead of it. Okay, press all these questions first, B-Brains, just so you don't screw up. B-Brains. Okay. Wait, is this an interactive type playthrough? Do I help? You can help if you want. I'm 100% open to backseat gaming, so okay, I'm kind of nervous. I think I am gonna screw it up. But you say press the questions first? Okay. Sometimes pressing advances the cross-examination, but it's usually a piece of evidence that leads to the right answer, B-Brains. Okay. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately, however the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right there. Okay. So just read all your evidence descriptions and see what doesn't line up with this testimony. Okay. So, tab. Attorney's badge. Time of death. Okay, so the time of death was around 4 to 5 p.m. on 7/31, so he said it was at 1 p.m. She came home on 7:30. Electricity was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. So I found one contradiction. Yeah, listen to Bear Bear's subscription. He's 100% right. Okay. So I guess I can present this. This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement now related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations. Oh, God. Whoops. Okay. You guys. Let me look this over again. I thought that the time of death would be... Motherfucker got the time wrong, B-Banes, or it's the blackout report. You have to reveal the evidence on the right section of his testimony. Oh! Okay. Oh no, you lost points, shits. Yeah. That was my bad. Okay. Just scroll to that part of his testimony, then pull the autopsy report. Okay. So, let's do this. You found the body at 1 p.m., you sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death was sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that? Oh, this is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sott, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do, point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Yeah, you have to highlight the text and submit to the evidence to that portion of the text. Yeah, B-Brain, you did it, B-Brains, yay! Yeah, you're a real lawyer now, like Jim Carrey in Liar Liar. Yes. Notice how the music stopped. That's how you know you did it right, B-Brains. Okay. Thank you for that tip. So once the music stops, you know how it goes. Okay. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Oh, I keep forgetting to do the judge's voice. Witness testimony, the time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Okay. I think, okay. Yeah, if it keeps going on, the judge deducts more points for your bar, so it's a bit of relief when the music cuts. Okay. So, the electricity was out. The TV would be off. Hopefully this is the right part of his statement that I can contradict, so. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Gah! The defense The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sott? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait. I remember now. Mr. Sot, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather... Oh. That and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sot. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Witness testimony, hearing the time. Okay. Sot is lying again. It didn't say on the TV. It did say something else, though. Yeah, that blackout report is what you need for this one, B-Brains. You did it right again, B-Brains. Yay! Okay. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Cross-examination. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Yeah, the murder weapon. Okay, this one's harder. Okay, guys, I might need a little help. Oh, saw it, not saw it. I don't mind saying the dude's name wrong. Saw it? Yeah. Not saw it. I don't mind saying the dude's name wrong, though, yeah. Yeah, he's shockingly, I love how utterly incompetent Saw It is. Saw it? Saw Wit is at flying. He's shockingly bad at it. Yeah. He's very bad at it. Yeah, it doesn't display the time at all. It's a thinker. This dude is almost smoked. B-Brains. Mr. Saw It moves like a rooster. The body dancing, but the head stays still. The traits of a liar, 100%. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. I'm a little stumped right here. The murder weapon. Okay. Use the statue with one of his texts. I think it's either the first one or the third one, B-Brains. Saw it is how you pronounce it. A lot of the character names are comically obvious puns. Gotcha. It would be nice if Bearbrand's description told us the answers, given that he just speedran the game 100%. Okay, so... Hang on, okay. 1, 2, 3. Murder weapon. Okay, present. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna present it with this. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just have to tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Is there a way to examine the thinker? I don't know, there might be a way eventually. A bare description, which makes sense with this character. Puns are based off... puns are the bread and butter of Phoenix Wright. Gotcha. Sawit is going crazy. Yeah. Do I have problems with this testimony? Should I say yes? I think I should say yes. I don't know though. Yes, okay. Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in this testimony, in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was the clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified he never entered the apartment. Oh yeah, okay. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. Got a problem with his face? For sure. Yeah. I don't remember exactly what the next step is. I just know the conclusion. Pretty sure you say yes here. Okay. Because he went into the apartment where he knew the victim. Yeah, B-Brain, so the clock's time didn't match when he murdered Cindy Stone. There's a reason that will be revealed soon. Okay. Went into the apartment. Okay. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. But what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw, Shut up, I hate you! Oh my god. It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her and he should burn. Burn, give him death. He went into the apartment, the plot thickens. Order! Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sod heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Oh no. Not ask the neighbors, right? You think Mr. Sod did it, guys? I mean, he threw his toupee in a fit of passionate rage, so... I don't know. I don't think so. Try sounding the clock? Is it try sounding the clock? He's got such a good poker face. Oh, the best. Okay. What an epic toupee Saw it has. Sup, Shiv? Hey, Shiv. Try sounding the clock. Okay, try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock here now in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ack! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawt heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawt, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! Ha ha! You forgot one thing. Oh. What's he talking about now? It's either the first or third one, B-Brains. Wait for Bearman's subscription to answer. Yeah, sound the clock. Sup, Shiv. Playing some Phoenix Wright here with B-Brains. Hell yeah. Yeah, we're playing Phoenix Wright. Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? While it may seem like that the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. What? This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawt. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. You lawyers are all slime. Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Oh no. Not so fast, Mr. Sawt. Oh, Mia. I mean Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? I mean, we say yes. LOL when B-Brains realizes she should be talking in the judge's voice. Hey, Shiv. Okay. So, obviously, yes. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim with beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running so slow. Oh god. So I did press yes. Maybe her passport? What do you guys think? Is it her passport saying that she came home before the murder? And she might have... I don't know. This is the last piece of evidence that we haven't used yet. This is all, it's all on the line now. Not your badge, yeah. Not my badge. But the passport. Is it the passport? I'm gonna have a drinky drink. The thinker clock again? I think it's the passport. We'll see. Is there a way to correct the time at all? I don't know. I think it's the passport proving that she came. It's either the passport or the autopsy report again. I don't recall. Shit. Okay. Well, we can try the passport. Pretty sure it relates back to his initial testimony when he said it was 1. Okay. That makes sense. It might be the autopsy report now that I think about it. Would you highlight that, B-Brains? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean now. Yes, I highlighted it. Okay. 3 hours off. Because the death was at 4 p.m. The autopsy says that the death was at... Time of death is 3 hours after 1 p.m. Try the autopsy report. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Excuse me, this proves your claim. How? I can't see what that evidence has to do with the clock. No, that wasn't it. One more chance. Just give me one more chance. Alright, Mr. Wright, but time is not on your side. Be quick about it. Okay, so it wasn't the autopsy. So I guess it's... Think outside the box. It won't be this, because it... Yeah. Are you doing this hint-free, B-Brains? Nope, I'm... Shit, it was the passport. I'm getting help from you guys. So no, I'm not doing this hint-free. Okay, let's do the passport. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. there, it's 1 a.m. on the next day here, the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It. Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Yeah, yeah. Oh no! Oh no! I say he just foamed out the mouth and died. That's fucking hilarious. What did I say? Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete the defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Yay! Yes, you did it, B-Brains. I knew it the whole time. I tricked you all. Please believe that. Bare best description why. I actually totally forgot. It's okay. You know, you play a game so fast and it slips through your mind. And with that, the court is adjourned. Oh my god. He went rabbit at the last moment. He did indeed. It turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawyer grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. I love how confetti rains down in the courtroom. Yeah. I knew it was the passport back of my mind because it was the only thing B-Brains didn't submit to the trial beforehand. Yeah. And I kind of figured that too. But that was my first guess. I should have went with my gut. But, yeah. We did it, guys. Thanks for helping. Okay. Phew. I still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait. No, I mean bad. Bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see you. It's in the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry, sob? Larry, are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not sympathizing, really. I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? What the heck is she talking about? So it was you that tricked us all at Super Mario 16-bit. Me and Bearman subscriptions are being tricksters on the chat. Hell yeah. Bearman subscription says Larry Butts is my spirit animal. Larry simping till the downright end. Anyway, I gotta drive to the corner store real quick. I will be back. Okay, see you in a minute, Bearband. Harry Butts het. I will be back soon too. B-Brain's gotta mow some grass I promised earlier. Hope you can do well in the second case though. Okay. Alright guys. See you later. Tons. Maybe I just show him the Thinker statue. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive that you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about the clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. Think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink... we'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Well, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. Hang on one second. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime, maybe over drinks? And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. Yes, save my progress. Okay. I don't know. What am I doing? What am I doing? Nice. Yes, nice. Okay. Bring, beep. Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Beep. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye & Co. offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you're a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho ho. You are not cogniferous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho ho. My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry, but I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Red, white, blue. I think I've only gotten past the early stages of this game and then restart years later and repeat. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going through right now. Oh, come on. Sorry, I'm trying to get my phone to charge and I keep checking it to see if it's charging. Okay, it should charge. Alright, September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Fan Co. Law offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh, that's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. I smell blood. That can't be good. I have to check and see if the chief's okay. That smell. Blood. Sob. Sis. Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Who are you? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then all too quickly it began to fade, until finally she was cold. Chief. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker laying next to her must have been the murder weapon. The thinker added to the court record. There are some glass shards near the chief body. Must be pieces of the glass nightstand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards added to the court record. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. Piece of paper! It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. Receipt added to the court record. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. That girl was just out. Where did she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya? Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya? So Mia was writing the girl's name. Maybe I should just show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would Sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. Right, I better call the police. Got back when we found out Mia's dead at the beginning of the case. Sorry about that, B-Brains. That's okay. Oh, they reworked this art, didn't they? Yeah, I guess so. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know, but yes, I think they did. Because I wouldn't know because I never played the games on the DS before. But, yeah, I'm sure they had. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick. What was that? Someone screaming outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. At Shiv, there are only 5 cases. You got almost halfway through the game, Shiv. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? I got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great, just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. Eek! This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here in her own blood, you see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. They remade it, yes. Oh wow, didn't realize it was so short. Super Mario 16-bit. Killer, I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention center visitors room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Okay. That pink-haired lady is the bane of the level's existence, by the way. Okay, cool. I'm a nerd, so I prefer the pixelated art without shading gradation. Oh, nice. Yeah, that would be fun. I bet if I played with an emulator, it would have that, but yeah. At Shiv, the last 2 cases are longer than the first 3, but yeah, it's pretty short still. Okay. Should I say, of course I will? Or it's up to you? I don't know. Which one should I do, guys? Of course I will. Okay. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks even sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought... It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone that other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ha, so he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. Okay. You have to deal with the weird vertical format with the emulation. Oh yeah. I'm back. What I missed. Hope nothing tragic and eventful happened. Sometimes they give you options to turn the pixel smoothing on or whatnot on remasters. Oh. Okay. I'll have to look into it and see. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia, I know. Okay. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker, the one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Okay. Bearer's prescription. Mia is dead. Her sister is being blamed for a murder by probably two people. Phoenix is taking the case. The security guard is just chilling in the background, hasn't moved a muscle. I know he's like sleeping. It looks like his eyes are closed. Or looking straight ahead, I don't know. At Super Mario 16-bit. Okay, so nothing too crazy. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered. The detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Maya's memo added to the court record. Spirit mediums. So you're an acolyte, eh? Or a medium in training? That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait! What? So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We can just ask who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Is something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go to him and you think you could go to ask him to represent me? Okay. Ah, yeah, Gumshoe is my fave. That security guard kinda has Nick Cage's jawline, so what do you know about his beer subscription? I could see that a little bit. Oh my god. It's only 8:50 and I'm fucking toasted, dude. Okay, so should I accept? He's studying for a role, alright? Okay. Cage would never act with such restraint, though. I know. This guy has Daniel Day-Lewis vibes. I know who that is. I just don't know if he's really that restrained. I don't know. I'll accept. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see, don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you, the trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow? What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. My visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Okay. I'm making a teriyaki portobello in the air fryer. That sounds delicious. Make me one too, please. National Treasure is as low key as he gets, and he stole the Declaration of Independence in the movie. Oh my god. Yeah, that's pretty much. That's one of his masterful roles, most masterful roles for sure. He shows great range yet restraint in that, yeah. Gumshoe equals Zenigata. Phoenix equals Lupin. If you trade lawyers with world-class treasure thieves. Cool. Okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an hour. The Thinker... It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Okay. The second Ghost Rider movie is one of my favorite slept on Cage movies. National Treasure, that low-key, ultra-subtle movie starring Nick Cage. He actually won every Oscar that year for National Treasure. Hell yes. Also, Next with Cage is based on a PKD short story. Is a great one too. Sorry, I read that in the most awful way. Let me try that one more time. Also, Next with Cage, based on a PKD short story, is a great one too. Okay. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, no, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Ah, I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Detective Sweet Shoes, Detective Gumtree... Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Okay, hang on. Oh yeah, the Crank guys did that second Ghost Rider movie. It had some fun stuff in it. I just want Crank 3 though. At Bearbrand subscription. Also had some cool locations and Idris Elba is cool in it too. Also just a bunch of funny Cage moments. At Shiv, Idris Elba is cool and everything. Yeah, he is. IDK, if you ever seen Lupin in the third, any series or movie of it, but those two characters remind me of Phoenix Wright and Gumshoe in many ways. By the way, B-Brains. Oh, okay. I've never seen Lupin the third, but I guess I could put that on the rest of the list of the recommendations. Okay. And yeah, some great Cage moments. Loving the Cage talk. Love the Cage. Okay. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Phew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Ooh, I like this. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight, man. Gum tree. I want a tree full of gum. I'm more of a ham taro and the hams myself. It's funny. Phoenix Wright kind of seems like it exists in the Osamu Tezuka universe to me, the way it's styled and such. Osamu Tezuka. These games always have some solid music. Yeah, this one is just like, ooh. Okay, tell it to him straight, man. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A phone holds all of the girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. Or you're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers into memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Maya's cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Okay. At Bearbrand subscription. Oh my god, I forgot that Hamtaro even exists. How could you forget Hamtaro? Oh my goodness, he's so cute. Hamtaro used to be one of my favorite shows. Yeah. When I was a little kid. That and Sailor Moon. Tekuza is the godfather anime creator of Astro Boy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see how you... Yeah, for sure. Definitely Astro Boy-esque. In a way, yeah. Super Mario 16-bit. How? Hamtaro is God. Yes, Hamtaro is indeed God. Okay, talk. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't look at me. No, you don't look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Autopsy report added to the court record. About Maya, yeah? I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh wait, one more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways. Pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me your name, Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then? Aha, you're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. Guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Mile Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Don't talk about him that way. You make him sound you make him sound barely human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Okay, to the hotel! Okay. Hamtaro doesn't get enough love these days. It's all DBZ, Sailor Moon, and One Piece. No love for the ham-hams. They're so base. Ham-hams! I bear a subscription. I haven't watched it in 20 plus years. He's pretty godly though. Base God Hamtaro. Someone actually redid Astro Boy as a procedural mystery manga. Ooh. Pretty good from the 7 or so volumes I read of it. Nice. At Shiv, that's not what I would ever picture for Astro Boy, but that sounds kind of awesome. At B-Brains, you're making me feel super old. Sailor Moon is before my time, but I haven't thought about Hamtaro since mid to late 2000s. Glad to hear it was one of your favorite shows, though. Yeah, it was a real cute one. I couldn't watch it often because my mom didn't let me watch much anime, but when I did, it was great. Bearman subscription, it's pretty cool, has nice art, follows a guy investigating murders committed by robots. Tone is entirely serious. Ooh. Gumshoe is Edgeworth's #1 stan, and Edgeworth is our rival. Okay. At Shiv, that's kind of fascinating. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Stan, not stand, yes. He's a stan. Gumshoe is a Edgeworth stan. Okay, September 6th, Gateway Hotel Room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. Sailor Moon was low-key my jam back when I was a young whippersnapper. Oh, nice. Yeah, definitely my jam, too. Sailor Moon and Totally Spies. Love those shows. I was never a Kim Possible girl. I didn't like the animation style. I know. Blasphemous. But I liked Sailor Moon and Totally Spies a lot. Hi. Right. Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Teehee. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the witness. So I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Okay. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! What are you doing? No touching! Oh, bad boy! You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Powerpuff Girls are better than Kim Possible? Yes, I agree with that. The Astro Boy reimagining is called Pluto, by the way. Okay. And Bearband subscription says, at shift noted. Noted by me too. I first need to watch Astro Boy though. Cause, yeah. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe? Incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. Like a man with a big vocabulary. Oh, I like a man with a big vocabulary. Okay. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Gulp, better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just... Exactly who are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. Tee, you know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no, Teehee. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what an amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives. Like on television. Oh no, not me. I'm, just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. Okay, so... Okay. At Bear Brand subscription, 100% agree. Never got into Kim Possible. Powerpuff Girls was a shit though. Yes, agree. Astro Boy is a robot boy with rockets for legs. Yes, he is. Yes. I know that much. The Astro Boy shows faithful to the Takuza plots are pretty incredible. Despite the cutesy style, his writing is full of brutal existential strife. Oh shit. B-Brains, you aren't giving her enough of a Southern Belle accent. I guess you're right. At Shiv, I see. That's interesting. My experience with Astro Boy has been fairly minimal, so it's fascinating to learn it has more depth. Yeah, I didn't know Astro Boy is that deep either. You learn something new every day. That girl looks like she says ooh ooh. Yeah, she does, doesn't she? Okay, where should I go? Probably to check back here. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. Ahem. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Aha! So, you're the one they say has been looking for me? Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it! Well, sir, actually it's about Maya Fey. Yes, Maya Fey, go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha! I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go talking about cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Well, wait a second. How do you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Oh shit. Oh my god. This song. That's even better than the one with Gumshoe. Is this guy supposed to look like a cat? He looks like my cat. He looks like Bernie. He's big and fat like Bernie. Oh my gosh. Okay. almost all of Takuza's stuff. Tezuka's stuff is pretty heavy. Is this guy supposed to look like a cat? Yes. Grossberg is kind of chill. Glad you gave him advice, V-Brains. Yeah, it just came out naturally. I don't know why I did that. Okay, refusal. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why won't you take this case? Well, you see, it's just I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Well, yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Grumble. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in a blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. Aha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, Grossberg is pretty lax. IDK if he's hooked up with the baddies in this case, but he usually isn't an antagonist to Phoenix, right? Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Is there anything I can present to him? Okay, back to the detention center we go. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. What about your family? I only have my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive? Your mother. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, My sister announced she would become a lawyer and left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself on that mountain. Your mother's enemy. So, who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it into the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. She, my mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? Just a little longer now before the state-approved lawyer comes, I guess. That painting is just the guy from Oregon Trail. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... I don't know. I don't know which one to pick. Does it matter? You aren't the culprit, someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness's strange behavior. Was that all an act? And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or lonely than that. I know. I've been there a long, long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Phew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Okay. Someone else is the culprit, thank you. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, and you are? I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to soup around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. God, you came back real quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the man who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap added to the court record. There's definitely something suspicious about this, Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Kid Phoenix is adorable. He always has that spiky anime hair. This guy has a salmon-colored highlight. Yeah. Looks like a screwdriver to me. Yep. Okay. Oh, Bellboy? Still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. Okay, boys. Well, you're not a true protagonist unless you have spikes in your hair. Hell yeah. Okay, so it's getting a little late. Should we do one more, or can I go? I'm getting tired of reading. But yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna end it here tonight. And then we can pick it up next Tuesday, if that's okay with you guys. I'm gonna get ready for bed. If you want to go, you can go. It won't hurt my feelings, okay? Okay, Bear Band. Alright. I think I'm gonna go. How do I... Okay. This is continuing, but... Can I escape or tab out? My progress is saved, so... But yeah. You wanna stop now, B-Brains? See you later, chat and B-Brains. Have a good night, y'all. Have a good night. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Okay, I will see you later. Have a good night.